What's good, y'all? This Icy Boy, aka Libra Guy, and the other way around, Libra Guy, aka Icy Boy. And today I'm just gonna talk about just the lack of defense on this game, and I'm gonna talk about two builds actually. I'm gonna talk about the stretch four, stretch five. Doesn't really matter. Any big man that can shoot and dribble at the same time, like they are a point guard or a point forward, which is strange because a lot of them are at least my height or a little bit lower. Sometimes they're like 7 foot, 7 foot one, two. Well, my height, which is 7 foot three. Cause I'm a rim protector, so I definitely want to make myself the tallest, have my arms maxed out, basically. And then I'm gonna also talk about these overpowered athletic finishers or and again, I'm not going to talk about them as far as their build. I'm just gonna talk about 2K as far as the lack of defense. So basically, I'm not gonna bash what anyone does on this game because I don't really care. People are gonna do what they do. That's fine. I'm talking about more so of the lack of defense to help us combat against these cheesy ass game players. So let me talk about the stretch fours and stretch fives. Now, these I've played against stretch fours, stretch fives that's able to dribble behind the back, able to cross, able to do all these cheesy moves to kind of make you think, why even make a sharpshooter? Why even make a playmaker when you can shoot better than a playmaker? You're tall, you can grab boards, you can defend in the paint a little bit because you have the height advantage. You can intercept the passing lanes if you attempt to do so, and yet you can dribble like a guard. I mean, I'm talking about, I see big men all the time that are stretch fours and stretch fives able to behind the back, and you got to think. So when they're so large that when they're able to do it, they have to create this big gap, this little separation, and you really don't want to create no separation when it comes to a shooter, because they can shoot. It don't take them much to get a space. I mean, you got to think. Let's look at this court real quick, because ain't nobody on it. So if you get yourself a stretch four or stretch five, and you give them too much room, they could just launch it damn near from half court, especially if they have the limitless range, deep range, mid range, dead eye, corner specialist, all of these badges that actually help them catch and shoot. It's over, right? I mean, people catching the ball so quickly and they're able to just release it. It don't even make no sense how fast they are with this shit, right? I don't care about them shooting over me, but I will say this: as a rim protector, I get more irritated because one, look at my badges here. I don't care about my record. Just look at my attributes. I have a block that's 99, which means I shouldn't have slashes. I don't care what badges you have. I should not have slashes just really dunking on me. Or athletic finishers. I have a shot contest 99, which means I'm able to contest your shit at the highest peak. Okay? And then I have strength. My strength is not the best, but it can get there. And they home me. I just reached my cap. That's why it's like this. But at the same time, they could have gave me some bars to this, because it's only at 86. Now, I am a rim protector. I'm 7'3". I forgot my size or whatever as far as the weight class, but I'm still pretty tall. These are my badges right here. So I should not be having slashers just doing what the hell they want to do, or athletic finishers, or post scorers, when I have a 99 contest block and this, plus this to drain the energy, right? Besides, you also got these stretch bigs. It's a glitch on the game where when your teammate is passing you the ball, your defender can't really get past you while they're passing the ball if you run on the other side and catch and shoot. That's the glitch in the game that they need to fix. This guy was like, oh, why don't you got pick dodger? One, I have pick dodger on silver. It should be at least on gold if it's not going to be a Hall of Fame, because I'm a pretty big guy. But at the same time, like, that doesn't excuse the fact that that's a glitch. Like, I can't, like, he's not even setting the pick. He's just standing there. Okay, so you can't get over that and then catch and shoot. So my point is that as far as a stretch, I feel like they should be able to just shoot the ball as a stretch. That's it. They can do a little bit of moves, but it shouldn't be to a point where they're able to wrap around like they are a guard. They fast as hell. And then my lateral quickness, though, if they're able to do that because they are a stretch and they fast, then as a big man, if I'm going to be able to guard all big men, it shouldn't just be post scores or athletic finishes. It should be also stretch fours, because they stretch the floor, which means I'm going to have to step out from my comfort zone and guard them out there with my hands up the best way I can, because I do have shot contest 99. That seems sometimes not to matter on this game. In fact, it seems not to matter a lot. My lateral quickness is at a 33. It shouldn't be. Look, it's maxed out. It's the third bar that's maxed out. And when you look at these bars, okay, my steals at a 94, and my contest is and block is at a 99. But when it comes to my lateral quickness, which is maxed out, It's only at a 33. That's what y'all give me, a 33. My speed is down to 34. It shouldn't be that way. It should be close to where I'm, as a defender, I should be fast. Not as fast as a lockdown defender, but it should be faster than what it is. And my strength definitely can get better, but my stamina, I don't get tired as much as a 98. Now, I was playing against this post-scoring athletic finisher. Now, I have my post scorer. He's obviously not a defensive player. He's not a defensive player, but he's still big enough to be able to contest. I was contesting him for the most part. He went 6 of 9. So, which means I made him miss 3 times. I had my arm up. Cool. 2K on this game seemed not to let that matter as much. If my arm is up, it's like these big men or these people that shoot over you don't even really alter their shot. Their shots don't get altered. They just shoot over you or they just dunk on you. Like this guy just moved me. He just dunked on me. He didn't even have his takeover. He just dunked on me, 2K. That shouldn't be the case. He should not just be able to dunk on me. I'm a big man. My post scorer, he's a shot creating post, 7'3". He shouldn't just be able to get dunked on like that. If I'm there and my arms up and I'm playing good defense, that should teach the offensive players to take smarter and better shots. So my whole point is, before I end this video, it's not about me changing them. Let stretch forwards cheese and do what they want to do. There are some things I do wish we could change, like when you passing the ball inbound glitching where I can't get past the person that's passing the ball, because stretch 4, stretch 5, stretch, anybody that can shoot is going to take advantage. They're going to run to the other side. They're going to catch the ball and shoot. I can't get past that. He's not sitting at pick, so you can't tell me to use picks, right? You can't tell me to get my badges. I got my badges maxed out, basically. But when it comes to that, let stretch forwards do what they're going to do. Just let defense be a better thing. Let me be able to contest. Let me be able to really get on my defender, and especially if they are stretch forward. They shouldn't be as fast. But if they're going to be fast, then let me be faster, right? Because I can only go as fast as my attributes are going to allow me to do. And you don't want to say, okay, well, give them space, because then they'll shoot. If they want you to... Listen, these niggas will pull from half court. Then, when it comes to these athletic finishers or these players that's in the paint, especially me, especially if you're a defender, I feel like you shouldn't have to be a pure rim protector or a pure lockdown to play this shit. But I definitely feel like I really shouldn't be having issues, right? I really shouldn't be having issues. They'll still let some of these niggas do this shit, and I got my takeover, okay? So that's all I ask, 2K, is just kind of just step up on the defense. That's all I ask. And that's it, man. That's all I came for to talk about. Just step it up on the defense. Let us matter when it comes to defense, because I'm a defensive player, and I feel like defense really changed the game. If you take away defense, then what's the point, right? I feel like half the time we're just not rewarded on defense, and it gets pointless playing the game. Because these are offensive players, man. People love shooting threes in your face. And I feel like if you play good defense, it will actually help their IQ gets better on making smarter shots, smarter passes, smarter plays. Okay, y'all. Peace.